Welcome back, my math friends. Just a reminder that our learning objective is that I can define attributes for a given set of objects and sort the object according to those attributes. I wonder what our objects are going to be today. Today, our objects are balls. So we need to make sense of this problem. What is this problem about, and what are we trying to find out? How many of each kind of ball are there? So remember when we did our shape activity, we actually had to name those shapes. So let's name our balls: soccer ball, football, and we'll just say a red ball. We've been working a lot with graphs, but have we really defined what a graph is and what it does for us? So I want you to take a few seconds and in your mind think, what is a graph? A graph is something that can display data that has been counted and sorted. This allows people who were not involved in the sorting and counting to see what the results are. So a graph can help us ask questions and answer these questions. Maybe some of the questions would be, what kind of balls are there the most of? The fewest of? How many more soccer balls than footballs are there? How many balls are there in all? So that is what a graph helps us do. We've learned about a couple different ways that we can display the data. I want you to think for another moment, what were a couple of the ways we have displayed the data? There were three ways we've learned so far. One was the tally marks. The second was using numbers, and the third was using pictures. So, how can you show how many of the different kinds of balls there are? Today, we're going to make a tally chart and a picture graph. So we're going to go to our document over here, and here we go. So how many balls did we have? This is our tally chart, okay? We had 1, 2, 3, 4 soccer balls. And there's our picture graph to match. We had 1, 2, 3 footballs. There's my tally marks and my picture graph. And then finally, down here, we have 1 red ball, my tally mark for 1, and my picture graph for 1. I didn't use my strategy of crossing them off this time. They were organized in such a way that I visually could count these and not worry about losing track. So today I just used my fingers as I looked at that. So let's go back to our presentation, and you guys are going to go to Seesaw now, and you're going to have 2 more chances to practice this skill before you take a quiz. So the first sheet that you're going to see is how many of each kind of animal are there. And then the second sheet is another object sort. Just like always, the activity is in Seesaw. Listen to the directions and submit your work. Look forward to seeing all my expert sorters.